writing workshop today. As you know, we've been working hard at doing writing to make the world a better place. And before, we've talked about writing, making a poster or drawing a story, writing a story about how you can make the world a better place. And we had some ideas, like making a beautiful picture for a rainbow and saying, I think rainbows make the world a better place because, and then we listed some reasons. Remember, we also talked about some ways that we can help others. And we used our I think stem. I think you should help others to make the world a better place because it's good to help others. Or you could also give some ideas about how people can help each other. Today, I want to talk to you about writing a letter. Writing a letter is a different kind of writing. It has a different format to it. So I want to show you a little bit of what that format's going to look like. So at the top of my paper, I have some space to draw a picture. And I'm not sure what I want to draw in there. I'm looking for my markers. Maybe I want to draw the world. And maybe I want to draw a tree and some grass and some people helping. So here's a picture of my world. And we've got some continents on it. Let's see, there's a continent, there's a continent. There's a big continent there. And so there's my world. And then I'm going to add the letter format. And the first thing you're going to notice is that it has the word dear. D-E-A-R. And then you're going to write the name of the person you're writing your letter to. Like, maybe you want to say, Dear Mrs. Green, or Dear Mom, or Dear Dad, or Dear Sister, maybe. A letter always has a date, and the date goes over here. So over on this side, I'm going to put my today's date, April A. Notice I used a capital A. P-R-I-L, 15th, a 1 and a 5. And I don't have enough room to write 2020, so I put a little comma up at the top, and I wrote 20. So now I have my date, April 15th, 20. And just a reminder, I'm going to write the word date underneath there, because that's where that goes, the date. And then we can start doing our writing. Not sure if that's showing up very well. A little bit. I think I'll switch to this one. So here's what we might want to say. Dear Mrs. Green, I'm going to pretend I put her name up there. We need. So I want to tell her what we're going to do. Okay, so we need to help. Ooh, I could kind of separate that into what sounds. Help. And then I would know how to write that. We need to help the earth. I could have also started out with I think, and I could have said, I think we need to help the earth. You don't have to. Then I might want to give the person some ideas. Well, what are some ways that I could help the earth? And so I might start out by writing this. This is how. Ooh, look at that. All snap words. This is how you can, look at that, a few more snap words. This is how you can help. So I'm going to stop writing there and I'm going to brainstorm. What are some ways that I might be able to help the earth that I want to tell Mrs. Green about? Well, maybe we want to tell her that we should continue composting food at Joaquin Miller. Maybe we want to keep the green team going and have them teach other people how to compost their lunch. Maybe, what are some other ways that we could tell Mrs. Green to help? Maybe we want to recycle more, recycle paper from school. Or we could also reuse things at school. Instead of buying something that you only use one time, maybe you want to think about buying things that you can use more than once when you're buying supplies for the school. So that is how you make your letter. Now, we always have to sign our letter. So at the bottom is where you're going to sign it. And a lot of times you might want to sign it your friend, or you could say sincerely, or you could say thank you for listening. I'm going to write your friend. That's a U with an R at the end. Friend. Oh, I'm not sure I know how to spell that, but I'm going to sound it out. Your friend, and then you put your name at the bottom. So this is our letter format. We have dear to who we're writing to. We have our date over here. We have the body part of our letter, which tells what we're talking about. And then we sign it, your friend. Who thinks they want to write a letter today during writing workshop? Any ideas? All right, get started.